Hey everyone, welcome to this next video on the signs. Today we're going to talk about Aquarius in astrology. What does this sign mean? If you've got any planets in Aquarius, particularly your sun or moon, but also Mercury, Venus, Mars would be important, as well as your ascendant as well, or any of the angular houses for that matter. And if you do want to understand more about how Aquarius comes through your life, you can also see which house is associated with this sign, where it comes through. So just like with all the signs, these are qualities that come through life when we are focused or perceiving things in a certain way, which essentially is this archetype. So the archetype, Aquarius, if you look at the constellation, is a man pouring a bucket of water out into a river for all to drink. Okay, this is very symbolic of what the sign actually represents. It's very much about our own personal contribution and our own personal giving to the community or to the world at large, right? And that's what the water symbolizes, is our spirituality. You know, again, this whole theme of water, especially with Capricorn and the other water signs, you can see that it's all about having this foundation with our spirituality and then doing something with it. You know, so here it's sharing it, giving it. And in essence, what we're really giving is our true self, our uniqueness, our individuality, because as a collective, whether it's on a smaller level like a group or a community or the world at large, we all have a very unique role to play. And that's exactly what Aquarius symbolizes, is accessing that unique true self, finding that spark, that contribution, and then sharing it with others. Right? So this can be in a more introverted way. You know, a lot of this depends on the signs and whatnot, which is inventive, you know, very scientific minded could be Aquarius, but it could also be very social, you know, group oriented, more humanitarian, wanting to join a group or a cause and get really involved with the society in and of itself. So it's not so much in how it's done as much as what is being done here. And what is being done is that contribution. Right, so some qualities that can come through this area of life would be progressiveness. You know, people with very strong Aquarius are very progressive in nature, very individualized in that sense, can be very inventive, right, in their thinking, just very unique in their thinking and approach to life in general. Humanitarian can be the case. Unconventional, again, because it's so different. You know, Aquarius is a reminder that, you know, if we're all just homogenous, if we're all just exactly the same, then we don't have anything unique to contribute. You know, this is very important to this archetype, is that we access that unique true self. So unconventionality, when compared to the social norm, can be strongly seen from this. Very eccentric, again, actuating that. Envisioning, right, can be a very strong quality because we have to see into the future. There has to be some sort of vision for us to see exactly what it is, how our own personal identity, our own personal contribution is, you know, what it's providing, right? Where is it going? Where is our contribution going? What do we want to see shaped in the world, right? So it can make it very envisioning in that sense, and again, also very contributing. So these are the qualities that come through. It's associated with air. It's one of the air signs. It's associated with the 11th house, which is about the same sort of thing, but that particular area of life, because the houses are the areas, right? These are the qualities. It's ruled by Saturn and Uranus. So Saturn traditionally was the ruler of Aquarius, and so ever since we discovered Uranus, we've attributed that to Aquarius because there's a very strong link with those things. So if you want more information on the Aquarius nature of yourself in the chart, do look to see where Saturn and Uranus are placed. Its opposite sign is Leo, which is very important to keep in mind here, that this axis with Leo is all about giving, right? You know, Leo is about accessing that true self in terms of what your own personal passions are, what are your own personal interests, right? That was Leo. But Aquarius is, what does the world need? What do others need? How can I access that Leo energy in terms of what you're interested in, but share it and find that, you know, that road? Because the truth is, the things that we're really interested in is what the world needs, and what the world needs is really what we're interested in. So to balance out Aquarius, you can bring in more Leo energy, right? So if you do find that there's a lot of that other-oriented energy in your chart, accessing your self-expression and the Leo qualities can really help balance that out. It is fixed. As all the fixed signs, this is where we're very direct. You know, our vision, you know, is very fixed in nature. So a little bit of malleability can't help, but it is healthy to have a very strong intent and a very solid foundation with your true self and what it is that you see for the world. And it is masculine, as you would imagine, because it is a air sign. So it is about actively doing, contributing, and moving forward with life in general. All right, so that's Aquarius in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you all for Pisces next time.